Welcome to Try It Tuesday, where I show you how to crochet or some other craft thing with the fiber arts. Today I'm going to show you how to do a single crochet, which includes turning. This is where we left off last week, so make sure you go check that out if you need some very beginner tips on crochet. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that if you press and hold down on your screen, you can hit clear mode, or you can control the speed of the video if you need it to go faster or slower. So to get started, we're going to go ahead, and we already chained, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the stitch here because we're going to work back. So fun fact, you can go through one, or you can actually go through this one and the back bump, or if you want a cleaner edge for something that is going to lay flat, going through the back bump is actually the best way to go. So let me explain that to you real quick. So we have the front loop, the back loop, and then there's a third loop on the back called the back loop, or some people actually just call it the third loop. So for this example, I'm going to show you how to just go back doing normal single crochet. So you skip the first chain on your hook, which is the one that's right next to it, and we're going to go into that next V, and we're going to pull it in. We're going to put it through the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So that's your first single crochet. And you're going to do that all the way across. There we go. Hopefully that's staying nice and focused with you. I keep forgetting I need to look at the camera and not my hands, which is not the easiest for me. There we go. And now that we're almost back at the end, I'm going to speed up just a little bit just because I want to get to the next end, because we're going to get to one of the harder parts of crochet. I have some stuff trying to scoot on screen here. Anyway, so here's the last one. And if you're just learning, it is 110% okay to put a stitch marker on your first and last stitch, so that helps you so you don't drop or add stitches. So now that we have our first row done, so this is the foundation of everything. So the first one where you made the chains, that's called a foundation row. And now we've added our first row of single crochet on top of our foundation row. So now what you're going to do is chain one and turn your work. So now this is working a classic flat piece. And there's so many other ways to do it, but this is the very beginner way. So you chain one, you turn your work, and now you're going to go in the front and back loop. So you're going to go under. So you can see how I'm going through both loops. You're going to yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. So that's another single crochet. And then you're just going to do that all the way across, and that is how you do single crochets and turn. And personally, I think it's super important with crochet, or probably any art, to be honest, to start at the very basics. So I know that I wanted to jump right into amigurumi, which is toy making, but without this very basic understanding of crochet, it's a little harder to understand when things go wrong. It's not to say you can't start with amigurumi, but I really feel like having a good base, especially to get your tension correct, you should really make that ugly scarf. And one of these days on my Try It Tuesday, I'll probably show you my ugly scarf. So here, it looks kind of like we're done, right? No, we have another stitch hiding on the end, which if you flip it over, you can see it right there. So you don't want to drop that stitch. So sometimes you might have to turn your work so you can see both loops, and you're going to slip under both of them, which sometimes can be kind of hard. There we go. And then you're going to do your last one. Oh, I only pulled one through. Uh-oh. That happens to everybody. All right, and now we have a completed second row. So it would be the same thing again. So you'd chain one and turn your work, and then you keep going. So on the next Try It Tuesday, I think I'm going to do half double crochet. Let me know what you all want to see, because I can show you just about anything, or I will learn how to do something to show you. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.